Hello everyone. I'm out again. Today I'm down at the moment down around the Santon Gorge area. I have actually been out flying the drone at Knockfroy, recording the progress of the tracks remodel. But now I'm on a little bit of an exploratory mission at Santon Gorge. I've got some ideas for future shots. I've got all my kit with me to try and line up some photos, but the main aim is for future photos that require a certain time of the day. So yeah, today is just to go and have a look and see how I get to certain locations. So I will of course bring you along and talk to you when relevant. So yeah, it's Sunday the 22nd and at the moment I've got no signs of any kind of virus, so a little bit of social isolation or whatever you're calling it. I'm obviously going to avoid people, but I am 100% out and about. So speak to you in a little while. Well, one thing I've just learned using this remote mic there is that when I do these walk-bys, even if I'm miles away from the GoPro, I can tell it to stop and it stops. So that's pretty cool. This remote mic setup is proving to be rather useful. I will actually do a talk through of my GoPro setup because I've got the Rode, I can't remember what it's called, Rode Go, something like that, Rode remote mic setup, but to enable to connect it to the GoPro I've had to buy the microphone lead, which was chuffing expensive, to be perfectly frank. And then I've also had to put the GoPro in a little cage to be able to attach it, or attach the microphone to, in effect, a hot shoe. And there are other advantages of this little cage. Number one, it protects the GoPro, but number two, it gives me a couple of hot shoes, so I can actually attach a light to it as well. Right, so this isn't one of the shots that I was after, but I'm going to show you it. I will be trying to get a shot here somewhere because of all the gorse, but look at that. How good is that? Little river running through. And this, like I say, this isn't even what I'm here for. So straight away, the composition there will be attempted, but I will need to try and find some sort of route through to get a view so that it's not obstructed. So yeah, I think this good half hour here is going to be time well spent, but I will now show you, hopefully, what I'm here for. Or I'm not going to give any secret information away, but I can certainly show you the area. That is the area. That's Santon Gorge. It's very near the airport. I've already seen one private jet taking off, which I didn't expect to see. But as I said yesterday, or previously, depending on when I post these videos, the airport potentially is going to get very, very quiet very soon. It's already quiet, but it's going to be even quieter. So that will give me some opportunities for some drone flights around Castletown, which I've never been able to do. I can actually get permission now because obviously, as you know, I am a PFCO qualified drone pilot. But you have limited time slots, so you have to ring the air traffic control. They say, right, you can take off now, and then you've got like 10 minutes and then you've got to land again. Whereas I might be able to have longer time in the air. Here's a better view of what I'm looking at. And as you can see, it's pretty beautiful. Pretty beautiful. Now, to get to the other side is quite a hike, and I have done the other side. I can obviously cross the river there, not today because I ain't got my wellies and it's looking a bit deep. So my plan today is purely looking around this area, and I'm probably going to be precariously perched down some of these banks in a minute, trying to get photos. So we'll see how that pans out. Anyway, I will catch you in a bit. So I'm actually struggling to find a way down. There is a way that I found so far, but it's a little bit precarious. I could get down there, but it's a bit like mountaineering back up. This cliff looks even worse. Well, it's not really a cliff, is it? Let's be honest. But I'll probably end up going down the way that I spotted. But for now, yeah, I don't think there's a way down that way. I just wish the wind would ease off. That's got nothing to do with me climbing down. Just it's just annoying. I doubt you can see it on the GoPro, but about, I don't know, I'm trying to work it out in my own because I can't see it in the GoPro. Somewhere around here, you got that hedge there, so somewhere over here is a round house. It's not the most attractive of looking buildings on the island, and it's up for sale for something crazy like 26 million quid. So, I mean, it probably got quite good views out over the airport, but it's not right on the coast, so it will have views of the sea, but it's not like cliff edge or anything. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to see what I can see where I can get, and then maybe if I go down there and I don't take my GoPro with me, I'll post images right now as to what I did manage to get. So because I don't want to carry everything down for obvious reasons. My fitness levels are rubbish. It's got nothing to do with a virus or anything like that. I am just unfit. Yeah, when I clamber back up, I'll be breathing heavily probably. So yeah, I will catch up with you in a bit. Right, update. I'm down on the beach after clambering down there, and actually from down here it looks even steeper than what it was, but I'm not 100% sure it's kind of what I want, but I'm down here now, so I'm going to take some photos. It's rather beautiful in its own way. I think the other side might work better, but that's what part of these exploratory missions are all about. Actually working out the angles that I can achieve, and as it happens I now think I can't achieve the angle that I need from this side, so I would actually indeed have to be the other side. So I'm just wandering around. That's so I've gone about as far as I can without my wellies on, so there'll be a few shots here. I've got my slippy there. I've got my big stopper with me, I've got the polarizer on the camera, so I'll take a couple of shots, and I will, as I said earlier, I will link them into this video, but I'll probably spend about 15 minutes or so down here just exploring, trying to find some angles, and then I will clamber back up there, hopefully as safely as I came down. We will see. So it always pays, as many photographers will know, to explore, because from here it's rather a nice view. So I was exploring because I really like some of these rocks. I like the patterns, I like the shape, I like the way they've been weathered. So I started walking over this way, and I liked these rocks even more. So in a minute there will be an image of this, but, and this is probably rather precarious because it's a little bit slippery, and I've not got either hand free, but I think the tide's coming in, so I'm going to have to be fairly quick. But around here is a little cave with some rather nice rocks in here. So I'm going to try and take some images from inside the cave looking out, and then of course some images looking in. But I'm going to put you down now because I need to act quick, because I'm pretty darn certain the tide is coming in, and I don't want to get cut off. So I will speak to you in a bit. So I made it back to the top. I think I've got some nice images. If they're okay, then I will build them into the video. I'll try and find a better way of putting the photos in, so I can zoom in and show the quality more. Yeah, I've had a nice time. I'm going to go somewhere else now, so that'll be a new video, but for now, Santon Gorge has been explored, and my learning from it is there is some nice images this side. You probably wouldn't want to be doing it in the dark, but I think the better images will probably be the other side, and I'm not even sure for what I was hoping to do whether the other side will work either. So yeah, watch this space. Catch you soon.